Alright, Crocs here, and it's just me solo, and I'm just going to show off my main world, or my offline world that I spend all my time in. So we'll start with, we're at my castle, up in the observation deck. We'll drop down here, little view area. Got a nice little house, little area, workbenches, furnaces, bed, and such. We'll go downstairs first, I think, and we can talk about some of the items. So we got nice decorations down here. We've got a somewhat different of a locking system, something that I kind of picked up from a video I saw somewhere. There we go. But using the water as the key, so kind of interesting, something different. I kind of liked it just because it was different. So this is kind of basically where I spawned at, somewhere right around here. And when I first started, I wandered way over there and I built a little castle. And that castle was the first building I built. This was my first world within Minecraft. So you'll see that when we do go over there, it's pretty archaic and primitive compared to something like this, which is my castle. Castle design came from Brenny Beast Productions, whatever. He's a pretty cool guy. If you don't watch his videos, you should. I'm subscribed to him. He's a funny guy, and he has a lot of good videos, a lot of good commentary, a lot of good how-tos. I learned a lot of my redstone stuff from him. But and this castle design, by the way. Yeah, so this is the spawn area. So when I built this castle later on, there used to be a giant wood structure here, where the train platform is now. But I burned it down. I was just thinking I'll probably post that video up sometime here soon. It was kind of a fun video. It was a huge wood structure that I burned. And just watched it burn. It was beautiful. So this is the train station. It's gone through several designs over the course of my playing here. Right now I'm using the door drop design, and it works pretty well. I'm in the process of replacing everything to the electrified lines or the powered rails, and doing a lot of stuff with that. I really like the new powered rails and detector rails. I think it's going to take a little bit more fiddling with stuff before I finally get it how I like it, but for the most part it works. So you'll see I kind of have a combination. Some stations use my new setup, which I'll show off real quick here. Oh, and I guess we should talk about this is the bank. This is kind of my general storage area. So this is my new train system. We'll show that when we take off. But yeah, this is the bank, and the bank has a combination lock, and you have to have the right combination of levers before the door will open. Oh, dick. So yeah, I guess I can show it off really quick. Chink, and then it won't open. Flip that one up, and it'll open. So, and then in here I just have some general storage. I just wanted to have a nice place to store all my items. After I started building around, I had storage boxes dotted throughout my entire world, and trying to find materials to build with was just becoming ridiculous. So I decided to build a huge bank storeroom. So I've got just tons of chests filled with all the different materials labeled out. Another level of this is mostly all the different materials per box. So kind of cool. I have a little house work area just for kind of grins, since I do spend a lot of time here on occasions. So nice little bed, sleeping area. Mostly this didn't turn into storage because I like to have my rooms 3 blocks high. And when I was building this, I miscounted and I accidentally made this one 2. So I just turned it into something a little bit different. Down here I kind of have the workshop, or I guess, yeah, the workshop. A little cobblestone generator machine thingy there. Bunch of furnaces to do work in. Some infinite pools. An incinerator, just in case you need to get rid of some items. Yeah. So this is kind of the bank. Nothing too extravagant. It's just kind of a big structure. I think it looks pretty nice considering that it's just a place to store items. Aw, dick. I liked using the lava going around, and there is actually a 3-block gap between the lava and the wall. So that way, for security reasons, so people can't get in. So this is my new powered rail system, and I just do a button with some powered or some redstone dust to a button or to a powered rail, and then a blank track, and then more power, and then actual powered rail. So that way, the button gets you going, and then that one gets you up to speed. So we'll just cruise back here, and we'll cruise down to back to the castle and pass by the castle again. The one problem I do have with my world and my train system for right now is that it's kind of just a one-way at a time, and you kind of have to go around the whole thing to go everywhere. So over there is another area, my farm and my main mine. We'll go look at that later. Maybe another video depending on how long this one is. That was the remnants of the old sky rail system from the wood structure that I burned down. That's my roller coaster. It's a work in progress. Jump to the other cart here, take off. And so now we're going to be heading to that first house that I built. I call it the stone castle now, or the stone base now. I've done a lot of work on it since my first inception. Oh, there's my bridge. I really like my bridge. But yeah, I grew some trees. I learned about the bone meal trick, where if you right-click bone meal on a sapling, it'll grow it faster. And when I learned that, I went all crazy with it and grew trees everywhere. But so this is my first house. Pretty simple, not much in here. This is right where this block is. That used to be the wall, and this was the first house that I had. And so it was just a tiny little house. Spent a lot of long, lonely nights in there to begin with. I did eventually end up turning monsters off because I just really enjoy building. My grow room, even though I don't have, even though I play on peaceful, I kind of liked the whole farm idea. So this was my first farm. You'll see some of the other ones later on that are a little bit more complex and bigger. This was my first storeroom. There's not really anything in here anymore because I moved it all to the bank. Down here is kind of the first place where I really started to get creative when I first started playing Minecraft, and so I built this incinerator with the lava all underneath the glass. I don't know what that sound was. That was crazy. So yeah, this is where I started getting in. So it was me and my brother, and we were just talking about different churches and things, and I really liked these redstone torches, and they just, I don't know, seemed evil or something. So we built a satanic worship room just for fun. It's gone through some revisions. You can see some obsidian blocks from where I tried to build a nether, and I totally ballsed it up and I made it too big. So I now turned it into basically a creepy bedroom. So, and I don't sleep in there very often. It's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. So let's see here. Got just a little bit of time left, so we'll head out to the farm area, I guess. Really quick. So we'll come out here, come up through the house, climb up the ladder. Oh, I can show off the two. We won't look at them. We won't go to them. Maybe another video, but that's my glass pyramid. It's kind of fun. It was a lot of fun to build. It was all suspended by itself, and then I put the column that goes down to the water in later. That actually goes down to a mine that I'm working in. Floating water, snow, room thing. I don't know. It just was kind of a fun thing to build. I really liked that when I first built it, that it was just, the sunset was really cool coming down there. So it was kind of fun. Let's go ahead and we'll head down to my main mine. So this is the main mine. The second set of track you'll see down here is for a freight line. So that was for, there we go. So that was for a freight line. I'm probably actually going to work on it and build it up again. I didn't like it before because with the old booster system, they didn't go far enough, and I'd have too many boosters to send a cart by itself. So I ended up abandoning it, but now with the powered rail system, I can just electrify the whole thing. So we just came straight down into my main mine. I got tons of shafts and everything, doing all the mining biz. Won't show you guys that. It's kind of boring. Go up here, go back up, and I've kind of dedicated this to the farming, mining thing. So we've got the mine down here with the train system that comes in. I've got a cactus farm inside inside this cobblestone area here. So there's the cactus farm. Uh, Basically used Brenny's design for it as far as the pressure plate notification. So all the cactus, when they fall, they'll wash down and step on that pressure plate, which will power this torch and turn it on. So that way, as I'm taking the train in to go do some mining, if I see this is on, I know there's some cactus to grab, and I can come grab them real quick. And, oh man, it's getting night quick. So we'll just show off the last two pieces and we'll call it good. This is my sugarcane farm. I haven't set it up to do auto harvesting yet, but I will. You can kind of see some of the framework for that right now. So that's pretty snazzy. I don't know. It's okay. Next we have a tree farm just to get some wood, so I don't have to keep tearing down all the forests around. Because I really like having the trees for looks. But I don't like tearing them down and then replanting them everywhere, because sometimes they get all big and crazy and it's hard to get all the wood pieces. So use this tree farm, and I got this idea from Brenny as well. As you can tell, Brenny was very influential in a lot of the things here. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap that up. I'll probably do another video of the tower. We didn't even come close to the tower yet, and maybe a little bit more detailed description of some other things. I don't know, but we'll just call it good for now. So later.